What is up, ladies and gents? Today we are back here again with playing UFS motherfucking NFL Madden 25. Let's get back into it while we whoop Saquon Barkley with the motherfucking Washington, D.C. Woo! Wait, what, Travis? What? You been to bed? I'm hearing shit from you, then.
So how about this?
I'm
It's a
losing my
score
mind up in this
21
bitch.
nothing here in the first as they kick this one away. And they'll
Stop
play
taking a
action
knee
here
out
this
there.
time.
Run.
And we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. Herbert going to lead up the Chargers here first and 10 right at the 30. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Credit that sack to Dante Fowler Jr. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here at 2nd and 15. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. And given 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain. Here is 3rd and 5. Justin Herbert looking to pass. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's Washington that scoops it up. Inside the 10. He's
Oh!
going to bring this one back to the house. It's a Commanders touchdown on the scoop and score. Charles, they are putting on a show right now. I mean, with that fumble return for the touchdown, you think about the size of this advantage. Heck, it's a four-score game right now, and we're still in the first half.
And that has to be the highlight, Brandon, of how favorably we see Cowboys return to the house. But if you are inclined to pick this as the game signature play so far, you do have no shortage of alternatives to select from. This is another short clinic. And as noted, we still have a half a ball to play.
And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Herbert off the play action.
I saw Big Shield.
That's complete to Disley, the tight end. And all the way down to the 22-yard line. So the big play gets all the way down the outskirts of the red zone here.
Now, who wasn't watching him? He need to lose their job.
Here, Herbert. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. That's Deron Payne with a sack that time.
Let's get a spy out there.
Second and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. Here's Herbert. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. And give him 10
SS.
as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain. Herbert now. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But it looks like one of the DBs has it. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
Bro, why y'all niggas booing? Start cheering, not booing. Damn. Fucking ungrateful ass, bitch ass nigga. Man, get that shit out my hands.
Yeah, and as you taught me.
And this is inside the 5. Touchdown, Washington. Noah Brown doing it again with his 3rd touchdown here in the opening quarter. And the Commanders open the lead up to 34-0. Sideline for the PAT. And he's been a busy man. 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So only a 5 minutes here, only 35-0 now as the kick is away.
Y'all need to be cheering, not booing. They sound like Travis little having ass. Ungrateful ass niggas. Oh, shut your fucking mouths.
They've got to be absolutely
Stop all that fucking booing. Cheer for your damn team, not fucking boo. Boo. Sound like a fucking cow outside. Boo.
They plan to start him out as with the 45 already.
Like,
They'll run up the gut with Dobbins. And he
And he
carries
carries
this
this
one
one
past the
past the
midfield,
midfield,
striping
striping
into
into
Commander
Commander
territory.
territory.
Second
Second
down and a
down and a
yard.
yard.
Another
Another
run
run
here with
here with
Dobbins.
Dobbins.
And a
And a
good
good
push
push
up
up
front, and
front, and
he's
he's
able to
able to
navigate his
navigate his
way
way
down inside the
inside the
30.
30.
fucking booing for no reason. Fuck off.
They'll let the quarterback keep it here on first and 10. Herbert has
How
it
did he
now.
get the fucking football back? He fumbled.
Lined on the
How the fuck?
outside as he's
Oh,
got it.
hell no. But
He's
my
got
team
it.
can be slow as
First and
hell.
second and long. They'll
They'll
try the
try the
air
air
now
now
with
with
Herbert.
Herbert.
That
That
ball
ball
caught
caught
by
by
the
the
rookie
rookie
for
for
Georgia.
Georgia.
They
They
reach
reach
the
the
completion, and
completion,
now
and
they
now they
face
face
third
third
down.
down.
So 7 yards from the
To the
first
first
down
down
here as
here
they
as they
come up
come
to
up
the
to the
line of
line of
scrimmage.
scrimmage.
Now
Now
it's
it's
Herbert.
Herbert.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. Offensively lucky they were able to keep the football and nail the fourth down, so they'll have to boot it away.
I
I
do
do think,
think
though, they're
they're
going to
going to
look at
look at
this as
this
a
as a
positive.
positive.
One,
One,
they
they
recovered
recovered
from
Oh,
fumbles,
fumbles,
so
so
they
God.
they
gained
gained
possession.
possession.
But two,
Two,
being able to punt it changes
changes
field
field
position for
position for
them.
them.
Imagine if
Imagine if
that
that
turnover
turnover
takes
takes
place
place
there.
there.
Now your
Now your
defense has to
defense
go
has
onto the
to the
field
field
and
and
try to
try
Travis Mama
manage
have
this
a
negative
dolphin, the greatest dolphin team. We take the ball to Travis Mom like you would never see. We're in the air, we're on the ground. Travis Mama a cooch. If you see her right now, you might wanna run now, cause we're the Miami Dolphins. Miami Dolphins. Miami Dolphins number one.
Pressure right.
Cause we're the Miami Dolphins. Miami Dolphins. Miami Dolphins number one.
What is going on here? 4 first-quarter touchdowns. Unbelievable. And the Commanders have taken a 6-touchdown lead. Here's
Here's
Seidler
Simon
now
now
to
to
add
add
the
the
extra
extra
point.
point.
And the
And the
route
route
is
is
on
on
here in
here
this
in this
first
first
half.
half.
Following the
Following the
touchdown,
touchdown,
here's
here's
Seidler
Simon
now to
now to
kick it
kick it
off.
off.
And a
And a
chance to
chance to
see a
see a
return on
return
the
on the
dynamic
dynamic
kickoff.
kickoff.
They'll
They'll
move
move
this
this
out to
out
the
to the
30-yard
30-yard
line.
line.
Herbert and
Herbert
the
and the
Chargers
Chargers
now
now
with
with
first
first
and
and
10,
10,
right
right
at the
at the
30.
30.
First
First
carry
carry
now for
down for
Gus
Gus
Edwards.
Edwards.
And he's
And
going
he's
to get
going
a
to get a
solid
solid
gain of
gain of
9
9
before
before
being
being
brought
brought
down.
down.
Second
Second
and
and
right
right
of
of
a
a
yard.
yard.
Finna run this bitch.
Here's a
Here's a
give to
gift
Do
Goff
it.
going right. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage
Yardage
back at
back
the
at the
38.
38.
He
He
winds
winds
up
up
giving a
giving a
yard
yard
back
back
there, and
there, and
now
now
it's
it's
32.
32.
They're gonna run it again.
They'll try
Let's
it out
do
for the
it.
first with Edwards. That'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to
It's the
fourth
fourth
down.
down.
So
So
they're
they're
forced to
forced to
punt
punt
on
on
fourth
fourth
as
as
this
this
one's
one's
away.
away.
And
And
now it
now it
hits at
hits
the
at the
7,
7,
but
but
bounds into
bounds
the
into
end
the end
zone, and
zone, and
that'll be
that'll
a
be a
touchback.
touchdown.
They'll
And
look
they'll
at
be
Washington
Washington
as they
as they
come
come
onto the
on the
field.
field.
This
This
drive
drive
here at the
here at the
beginning,
beginning,
probably to
probably to
pair them with
complement
maybe
groups.
groups. Remember,
Remember,
the
the
offense
offense
scored a
scored a
touchdown.
touchdown.
The
The
last
last
time out
time out
looking to
looking to
repeat
repeat
that
that
Chargers
Chargers.
Bro,
defense
where are you running
defensively
towards?
after giving up
Fucking
6
run the
points.
other way, you fucking bozo.
in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in
Come on,
mind.
boys.
To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side of the
Fuck!
offense takes will over the other.
Damn!
Will fall incomplete. Oh, they took a shot there on what looks like
Second
a
fucking
3rd
quarter
and
is over,
4.
yeah.
The Washington with the
Washington with the
football here
football
to
here to
begin
begin
quarter
quarter
number
number
2.
2.
As
As
they've
they
got it
get
with a
a
3rd
third
down
down
coming
coming
up.
up.
Right
Right
where
where
this
this
setup
setup
down
down
started,
started,
they
they
need a
need a
full
full
10
10
here
here
to
to
pick up
pick
the
up the
first
first
down and
down and
move the
move the
chains.
chains.
Nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. Touchdown, Washington. Jaden Daniels, an
Huh?
80-yard touchdown. And the Commanders are back into their first half lead.
Nigga, you don't understand it. When it's Washington versus the motherfucking
If our rookie quarterback's able to stop
fucking
the run on a scramble
these
down the middle of
niggas,
the
it's
path,
over.
that was a nickel
Motherfuckers
route
getting
that
cooked
just
by the
isn't
left.
going to get into the end zone.
Are you saying you got to lower the line and it's about whether you keep drives downfield trying to find a receiver or you tuck it and go? And I
Oh,
think
damn,
that's
that
where
is true. I did
Shanahan
sound like a
leans
fucking
with that.
scout.
I think in this case, he made the right decision.
And we know he's got the speed. He showed it there. The Chargers getting set to go. And 3 and out on the last drive. No points on the scoreboard. A little soul searching now.
I would say so. They need to help out their defense a little bit. They've had to be on the field a lot more than normal, put them in some tough spots. But with the advantage, you get another chance. It gives you a better chance to do it right.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Now Herbert with a look at the pass. Short throw to Disley. A second catch, and this one nearly as electrifying as his first. And it'll bring up 3rd down now.
And there wasn't much room for the big tight end to do much after the catch. But at least he was able to pick up a solid gain to help his offense continue to move in the right direction.
Washington on 3rd down. They're
Deep
struggling to go
zone,
for
deep
6
zone.
thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3.
They're gonna,
Here's Herbert.
he's gonna pass it.
He had a man open, but missed it, and it's incomplete. On 4th down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. He's been a busy man in this first half as he gets it away. This is taken at 10. A very good return there, giving it even 20 yards. And it'll be Washington football now with 1st and 10. The Washington offense set to take over. Well, everything right now that they touch on this side of the football seems to turn to gold. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. That lead continues to grow. And I mean, if they can get points here, Charles, might almost be an insurmountable comeback from the other side.
I think you're
Bro, you
exactly right.
fucking
If they
Russian
hold on
ass
to it to the other
bitch.
side, could they make the big comeback? Certainly. Am I expecting it? Not at all. Maybe because of the drastic change in how they're playing, this blowout's going to get bigger and bigger before the final down.
Dancing to his left.
No! Flag on me. Really?
And I'm not sure he was
He
still
still
behind the
behind
line
when
when
he
he
let
let
that
that
one
one
go.
go.
He broke that line of scrimmage and then let it fly, and that's an automatic flag. Yeah, and you don't just lose the 5 yards there, but you lose it down as well. So he obviously needs that better awareness about what he's going to do.
This is caught at the 20. And he'll score. Touchdown, Commanders. Terry McLaurin, 75 yards. And the Commanders are pouring it on. So add another one into the touchdown column. What a game. That is now 6 touchdown passes for him so far in this one. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And the rout is on here this first half. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And still no points on the scoreboard. You're coming off of the 3 and out. They're just looking for anything to grab onto right now, aren't they?
I'm wondering if someone's going to take charge in the huddle. You know, we always look to the quarterback, but sometimes it's another player on the team, a star, a veteran, someone with some excitement and energy. It's like, all right, go.
And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked off by Quan Martin. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45.
Oh!
Thought he had the pick. Flag comes in for PI, so cancel it out.
Interference. Oh, a killer for them. Thought they had a nice play. Instead, they'll be marching
That's a
towards you.
bitch move.
Is going to be stopped cold behind the line of
Oh, the whole
scrimmage.
pick six. How the fuck you say that's a fucking interference? Fuck you, Rev.
On 2nd and
Y'all just
14.
jealous that the fucking Washington Commanders are more better than the motherfucking.
Finds Johnston. So the completion gets him just a yard. And that'll make it 3rd and 13. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. knocked free. And it's Washington that scoops it up. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Following the fumble recovery, Daniels on the move to his left. Gets through it now and under them. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30.
Play action, now it's Daniels. Slings this deep from McClellan.
This is caught at the 20. And he takes it in for the Commanders' touchdown. Terry McLaurin, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Commanders just continue to roll. So that is going to tie an NFL record that is stood for more than 70 years. 7 touchdown passes in one game. It was first done by Sid Lockwood of the Bears in 1943, then by Adrian Burke of the Eagles in 54, and now that mark equaled here in this one. And now we're going to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. We're going to lead up the Chargers here first and 10, right at the 30. They'll start with a handoff to Dobbins.
Look at them spam markets, man.
50 yards.
Come on.
This is a this one. A big hitter to start the drive has him on near midfield here for first and 10. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. Skip the finger.
And he makes it all the way down to the 13-yard line.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10. Give up the middle to Dobbins.
The Buccaneers could not free him as he went down at the 10-yard line. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips to the side of 3 minutes. Herbert steps away. And he'll slide to one here. Still just off the first down marker. They're coming to the line and even got 2 yards to gain the first here. From the gun on third down.
Herbert escaping the pressure right.
How did none of y'all assholes?
And the Chargers are able to eat it just a bit to this sizable deficit. Extra point up and good by Tucker. And they get a bit of a respite here from what's going on. It's the dreadful first half of football. Oh, good return up past the 30. And another return to the field position to the 48. Washington offense heading out.
Last time out, they had to march over the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles, with this better starting field position.
I love your sarcasm, but I love even more your observation because look, they did the last time out. Now with a shorter field, it's just a lot of confidence. They got the points on here.
Really, my nigga? A 2-minute warning.
They go play action. Daniels.
Oh!
Fly towards the back of the end zone. And he knocks the ball away. It falls incomplete.
Catch the safety creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit him off the top, unsuccessfully. Throwing down is Daniels, being chased down the left.
And all the way inside the 15 for victory. Big yards there on the screen. They get just a first down.
Daniels looking to throw.
Looking for the third, and he's got it. Touchdown, Washington. A great effort there on on its way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Commanders have got it on cruise control. So that is a big one, folks. Can you believe it? 8 passing touchdowns in a single game until the day that had never been done in NFL history.
And now, of course, all scoring plays are reviewed, and I think they're going to take an extra long look at this one. So they called it a touchdown. Originally, this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they have it right.
Extra point by Simon, up and good. And the route is on here in this first half. Following the touchdown here, Simon now to kick it off. And run back here, it's going to be a touchdown. And bring it out to the 30-yard line. Now the Chargers offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again after the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've gotten pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well.
Why is no one not watching them? One motherfuckers. Stay on them. Keep your asses on them.
Throwing again on second down.
Oh my God, boys. Y'all need to start doing y'all shit right before I start fucking y'all niggas up.
As they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Back to throw now on first down. Pass hard by Johnston. They'll come up 2nd and 7. Out of the gun, Herbert. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's Washington that scoops it up. Look at the big man rumble. Down to the 10. And he gets it back into the end zone. It's a fumble recovery leading to a Washington touchdown. So that is now 2 fumble return touchdowns. You talk about something that's going to drive a head coach crazy.
Without a doubt, but for the defensive guys, once you do it once, you create a frenzy. Everybody wants to get involved, and they got it done a second time.
Extra point by Simon, up and good. And the route is on here in this first half. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. The Chargers going to take over now late in this first half. And with a little under a minute remaining, they may try to put something together here just to try to cut into that deficit. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. Complete to Johnston here. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. From the 36, Herbert. Nowhere to go for Herbert, and he's going to go down. We're backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
It's now 3rd down.
From the gun, Herbert on 3rd down. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now. Here's J.K. Scott set to do the punting honors. This is taken around the 12. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. Well, time is of the essence. We breeze through halftime, and we are ready for the second half. The Chargers going to get the football first here in this second half, and they trail as we get back underway. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10 at their own 23. They'll try and start this drive in the air. That's going to be caught. It's Palmer. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43. On the option right, Herbert. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. He finds his man, complete. That's Johnston. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. A shotgun snap for Herbert. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 28.
And the Chargers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 28.
Back to throw here, Herbert. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down.
The 36-yard line.
Well, now they'll try the end around. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down. Here's Herbert. And the Washington pressure gets to him. He will go down. Here's J.K. Scott now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. First possession of the 2nd half now for Washington. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time again.
And that's caught inside the 30. A huge play there for Washington. 54 yards.
Boy, this has just been an offensive clinic. It's seemingly been one big play after another, and add this one onto the list. When you can bite off more than half the field on one play, things are definitely working in your favor.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Now they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. To the air goes Daniels. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. Touchdown, Washington. A 1-yard touchdown pass. And the Commanders extend their lead yet again. And that last touchdown pass not only puts 6 points on the board, it also puts his name into the record books for the most touchdown passes in a single game. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. Herbert going to lead up the Chargers here, 1st and 10, right at the 30. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll swing this out to Dobbins. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a 1st down. Inside 4 minutes to go, 3rd quarter. On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
That play reminded me a lot of a former teammate of mine. We used to call him the trash man. His ability to sift through traffic and make plays was uncanny.
And that's exactly what you want from your Mike linebacker. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Herbert has it knocked free. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Following the fumble recovery, Daniels. And oh, that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete. Third quarter now from SoFi Stadium. Here's his 2nd and 10. Rolling to his left. He completes this one to Terry McLaurin. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Off the play fake, Daniels. He'll buy some time right. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. Touchdown, Washington. 8 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Commanders take the forced fumble and convert it into 6 points. And that touchdown, his 5th touchdown grab of the game, and that ties him with Jerry Rice from 1990, Kellen Winslow Sr. from 1981, and Bob Shaw back in 1950 for the most receiving touchdowns in a single NFL contest. And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. And the LA offense ready for this next possession. But it's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. The turnover on the last drive, they had the issue in the first half as well. And that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't admit it to themselves. But we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
From Commanders territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. On the option right, Herbert. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down. Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped it.
And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's 3rd down. From the 50, here's Herbert. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Josh Palmer, 50 yards. And the Chargers are able to claw one back. Extra point up and good by Dicker. So they do get one score back, but still a long way to go here in the 3rd quarter.
Chargers 14.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30. Washington ready to try again on offense. Still well in control of this ball game despite giving up that touchdown a moment ago. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Here's Daniels. Steps away to his left. Slings this deep from McLaurin. This is caught at the 20. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Terry McLaurin, 69 yards. And the Commanders get another 3rd quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Yet another trip to the end zone, and that last one, a bit of history. He has now broken the NFL record for most receiving touchdowns in a single game. Seibert on for the PAT. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
Finding space at the 40, and he'll finally be taken down just shy of midfield. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
But when we see the ball tipped in the air, sometimes we get a little role change, don't we? Because when it's in the air, sometimes the defensive back becomes the receiver. And in this case, the receiver looked like a defensive back, but ended up a receiver.
He caught it as a receiver. Hey, it worked out.
Worked out.
Nowhere to go for Herbert, and he's going to go down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's Washington that scoops it up. And they're going to be set up in the red zone at the 15. And Washington going to come back out here to take over offensively. They've got the ball in a great spot here, already inside the red zone following that fumble recovery. And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. On the bootleg, it's Daniels. Out to his left. And he's in. Touchdown, Commanders. Jaden Daniels taking it in from 14 yards out. And the Commanders will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback. And we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. Chargers offense back onto the field. Right now, they're in a bit of a tough spot here, CD. You trail them by double digits. Remember the last time out, they fumbled. They're going to have to play some clean football here on this possession.
And all the talk on their sideline has been about taking care of the football, making sure that they're
And now off to the races, down the right side. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Quentin Johnston, 70 yards. And the Chargers are able to at least get one score back. Extra point up and good by Dicker. So they do get one score back, but still a long way to go here in the third quarter. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. Still going. They can't stop him. And what a return. Great field position all the way out to the 48 there. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48. Flushed out right. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep over the middle. And oh, that nearly their first pick of the game. But it falls down to the ground incomplete. Play action. Now it's Daniels. Slings this deep from McLaurin. And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown. Terry McLaurin, 52 yards. And the Commanders are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. The offense for Los Angeles returns to the field. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that.
Back now at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. Herbert now rolling to his right. Herbert has it knocked free. And it's Washington that scoops it up. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. Following the fumble recovery, Daniels. Flush to his right. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And oh, that nearly their first pick of the game. But it falls down to the ground incomplete.
Partner, you and I have struggled with this for years. You've got the lead. Just take care of the football and burn some of that clock. But there's something to be said for not taking your foot off the gas as well, because you can never have too big of a cushion. That one, though, falls incomplete.
And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain. Now Daniels. Forced out to his left. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at second down.
And that last run is going to set a new NFL record. Most rush yards in a single game by a quarterback, surpassing Justin Fields, who had 178 in 2022 in a ball game.
On the move to his left.
Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. Touchdown, Washington.
A 16-yard touchdown.
And the Commanders add another 6 points to what's going to be a blowout victory.
Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. L.A. readies for its next possession. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Herbert. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And they finally take him down, but not before he reaches the 43. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
Nowhere to go for Herbert, and he's going to go down.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Here's Herbert.
It's wheeled in downfield by Johnston.
And he's in for a Charger touchdown.
Quentin Johnston.
His second touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Chargers get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. Extra point up and good by Dicker.
As they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So out comes Washington's offense to take over. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate, but we'll see what they decide to do as they come out from this one. But the way that this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
Eluding the pressure right. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
Throwing now is Daniels.
Buying time to his left. The 20. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
These are running back numbers that he's accumulating right now. Received double-digit carries and has rewarded them by breaking the century mark in rushing, in addition to what he's done.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Commanders. Jaden Daniels.
A 10-yard touchdown run.
And the Commanders are pouring it on.
And this is a balancing act for a head coach with a rookie quarterback. You've got to walk a line with it. You don't want him getting happy feet, but you also don't want to rein in what worked for him in college. And here, he pulls it down, takes it himself, and takes it into the end zone.
Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said,
there he goes left side. Still going inside the 20. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Len McConkey, 70 yards. And the Chargers are able to eat in just a bit to this sizable deficit. Extra point up and good by Dicker as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he'll weave all the way up to just a few yards shy of midfield. A great return. And here we go on the next drive for Washington. Well, CD, you and I do a lot of games together, but it is pretty rare that we do a game of this margin. I mean, this has just been total domination from start until now, and I don't think they're going to take their foot off the gas at this point.
do you think that on the sideline, some jokester said to one of his teammates, maybe a few of them, hey, we're up 50. Why not go for 100? You think maybe that line was uttered on the sideline? I can't believe what we're seeing here. An NFL game this lopsided.
And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. 23 yards on the tuck and run. Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Defensively, didn't seem like anybody had eyes on the quarterback, and he took advantage.
So you think that maybe we're seeing some pretty good instincts for a young guy? Because that's the thing you worry about coming out of college. You're used to getting away with just about anything you want to do. You're just superior. Here, he has to read it, figure it out, and know when it's time to go.
Not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. And the Chargers offense back out and ready to go. Charles, this offense, they've been on a roll. 2 drives ago, they scored. Remember, last drive was that one-play touchdown strike, so now they're looking to make it 3 for 3.
You know, I talked to a Hall of Famer one time about, hey, when you're on defense and these types of things are happening to you, what goes through your mind? And he told me at that point, it's not about schemes. It's not about what's called from the sideline. It's about players. Who's going to make a play, make a stand, and stop this offense from doing what they've been doing?
How to approach this. 3rd down and 16 yards to go. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Nowhere to go for Herbert, and he's going to go down. The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss.
Guys with his talent in the pocket aren't supposed to be getting hit like this, and you know an intense conversation with the offensive line is going to occur after this one. Might not be from him, but the offensive line coach will have plenty to say about this game.
That's taken on the 25. A good return there, call it 13 yards. And the Commanders will take over with a 1st and 10. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 38. Steps away. And now he'll let this one go deep, back over the middle. And this one is incomplete.
Well, even with a huge lead, he was looking for more points. Wanted the deep shot downfield. That one goes incomplete. Obviously, he wants to put more points on the board.
Rolling to his left. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down. That one looks like he'll throw here. They'll roll him out right. Able to push his way through. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
Partner, even I can figure out who deserves the lion's share of credit for their lead right now because he has been terrific in a dual threat role, really chewing up yardage and getting them points with his legs. Simply put, that defense has had no way of stopping him, and that's why his side is on top.
A good decision in the end to pull it and run, get some 9 yards and a first. Clock counting down toward 40 seconds as they take the knee. And they'll indeed take a knee. And they will take a knee here. Well, fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing from an offense that was truly playing at an elite level in this contest.
Partner, this game was over a long time ago, and you noticed they did not want to slow down anything. Absolutely a dream scenario for everyone on that offense, and they took advantage of every second. Guaranteed popcorn for everyone in their film session.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. From Southern California, so long, everybody.